Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. Today we are looking at the finished little folio that I made using all sorts of bits that I had been given from various different friends and happy mail and things that I've been receiving, and I've just closed it with a very simple double wrap of just sort of like seam binding type ribbon. And what I do is I tend to put it across the center and round behind, so that you've got it round twice, and then do your bow, because then that sort of holds it together a little bit and makes it look a little bit prettier. So this is the folio. The front, I made that with a piece of this, and I've still got some of this over. So a 12 by 12 piece. This was a napkin, and all I did was scrunch the napkin up, put it onto a backing paper, just slightly smaller, and when it was dried, so scrunched up so you get these sort of little veins on it. When it was dry, I took some Pebeo gilding wax, which is this one. Really lovely. I've had this a long time and it lasts forever. I've got 3 different colours. You can get it in gold, in silver and in copper. And literally you just brush a bit on it, and it gives that sort of lovely sort of gold shimmery effect to it, which is very pretty. So that I cut down so I could put it in on the back of here, just to give some texture. I used some washi tape that I'd been given, and I in fact put some washi tape down on that side as well to just add a bit of interest. And then I used just a heart cutout. Now round the edge you can probably see there's a bit of gold, and I used some gold. In fact, I've had this again for a very long time. It's called, gracious, I can't even read what it says, Vegas gold. It was just a little tiny bottle that I got from Stamping Up, actually, a good few years ago. But I looked it out and I thought, oh, that's quite good. So I literally just brushed it round with a paintbrush, and it's given that lovely sort of gold effect. So that's the cover. Then it opens up this way. Just trying to see which, no, we'll open it up this way. Opens up that way, and this is probably the most the plainest side. I literally just used a couple of these flower cutouts. Now these again were gifted to me. I've no idea where she got them from. They are little acetate flowers, and all I did was stick them on with a PVA type glue. This is Scotch glue. And it's quite good because it doesn't show at all underneath it. And then we've got a tag in on here, which again has got a flower on. And as I showed you how to do this in the other video, lovely just little pieces of washi tape and vellum and things on there that just sort of add it. And then I sponged around the outside in a pink. And again, I've put some gold on there. I don't know whether you can see that, but the gold just adds a bit of texture to it. And then we've got this one, which again, very, very simple. And all I've done with this one, again, was sponge round it. And I've just drawn round here, which you probably can't see very well. I just used some pink sparkly Posca, which just gives a little bit of interest. And I've put a flower on there as well. I put the flower under a white die cut so it would show out a little bit more. So that can be a photo mat or a large tag, whatever you want to use it for. And that then just goes in on there. Then we've got the other side, very similar, just a different piece of patterned paper, and again a different cutout. And again, the flower is very similar. I've just put a little bit of lace on there, just sort of different textures and things, so it makes it interesting. And again, I've done the gold round the edge of there, and this was another different piece of ribbon that again I was gifted, so which was rather nice. So that's the front part. Then we go through onto the middle part. And I did a little tuck spot here, which was literally a little piece that was left over from the other piece. And I've literally just done a little corner tuck spot in there. I put some vellum across on here so that that would add some interest. These tags, very similar to the other ones, just with flowers on, just with lots of little shapes and things on there to add interest, and 2 bits of ribbon that I was gifted. So all of this has basically been part of being gifted things. That's the little envelope that I put on this side. I decorated with vellum the flap of the envelope, and I just put a single flower on there. I didn't want to over decorate it, and this I thought that I would fill. I haven't put anything inside at the moment, but I thought I could fill with different sentiments and things, because if I was going to give this as a gift, if I had a pile of sentiments in there, then people could add them to the tags depending what occasion it was. So I thought I could put birthdays and anniversaries and thank yous and sympathy, all sorts of different things that you might want to tag for. So that's the that was a little flat piece, and that's the little envelope that I use, which fits sort of perfectly. You could make an envelope yourself that was exactly the right size, but I just happen to have an envelope that would work. So that's that one. Then on this side we've got another little tuck spot, and this one was done with just a piece of pattern paper that I had been gifted. It was quite thin, so I made it quite wide. So this is actually 3 inches across by 6 inches. So I cut a 6 by 6 in half. And again, another tag with a lovely sort of, I love this sort of raggedy ribbon. Again, no idea where they got it from because it was gifted to me. And there again, another little journaling piece or whatever on there. So that can go in on there. So that gives that piece. And then right over at the back, we've got 2 more tuck spots. And this one, again, I've done a lovely little tag. And on the other side, I've just done another little little journaling one. And this time I just put a butterfly in. And this was actually made up of 2 pieces of scrap. So a little scrap there, a little scrap there. Washi tape down on that side. So it's covered, but it's in all sorts of mismatched pieces, which actually works quite well. And then I just put the little butterfly on there, and that, as I say, can go in on the back. So that's the little folio, and it was all done out of, as you saw, out of 1 piece of pattern paper. So, you know, do have a go and do it, because all you need is 1 piece of 12 by 12 and you can make the basis, and then fill it with whatever you want. And then, as I say, I've just tied it with a ribbon closure because I think that that works quite well. This is quite a thin piece of ribbon, but because it's quite soft and quite, again, what I call a raggedy ribbon, it works quite well. And it means that you can just, you know, you don't have to fuss too much over doing a bow. You can just sort of tie it like that. And it makes a really rather nice little gift. With Christmas coming up, it's the sort of thing that, you know, you could make and put in for a stocking filler for somebody. And as I say, very simple and easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed the series. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.